We're going to be taking a bone stock deadbolt and putting it head to head with a 90% stock C10. The only thing that's done to the C10 is I flipped the front bumper bracket and there's a couple zip ties for preload on the shocks. That's it. Stock tires, stock motor, no weights, everything's stock. So I'm going to take it out on the backyard course and we're going to see which one does better. I pretty much already know what's going to happen, but we'll take it out and I'll show you the results. All right, I'll show you right here. This is what's done to the C10. Basically, all I did was I flipped this bumper bracket right here. See how it humps up? I flipped it so it gives you a better clearance. And you see the zip ties. I got one on each side. Then I just made a magnet mount. That's all that's been done to this C10. That's it. Stock motor. You can see the stock motor, stock battery, stock servo. See in there. This is all basically stock. Factory tires got the factory BFGs on it. So basically stock. It just sets up a little bit higher. That's pretty much it. This truck, this deadbolt, is 100% stock. I have not done anything to it. Stock battery, stock motor, stock servo, stock tires, everything's stock. So we're going to run these head to head and see what the differences are. Alright guys, this is my backyard course. It's still work in progress, but I got a bunch of busted up cinder blocks and stuff like that, but this particular line, this side, is the most difficult line I have. So I just wanted to go get right after it, try it on the most difficult spots, and see how they compare. So, I mean, bone stock deadbolt did pretty decent. So you'll see I go all the way up, and I come down, do the same thing with the C10, and then we're going to do a descent, you know, from the top down, and we'll see how that does. But of course, it's still work in progress. You know, finding time amidst everything else is pretty difficult, but you know, it works for now. So all right, here's another run with the old deadbolt. You know, makes it look pretty easy. So doesn't really struggle all that bad. So kind of impressive for bone stock out of the box, $109. And now I got the old C10. Right here, right out of the gate, you're going to see the difference. I mean, there's no denying it. C10 and the tires just struggle to get up on this first piece of busted up cinder block. So it eventually does it, but you got to really work it. So once it gets up, it don't do too bad, but you can already see the differences before we really... It's over before we started, basically. All right, now we're going to be doing a downhill, doing the descent. I don't know what the angle degree this is. It's fairly steep, but I mean, as you can see, no matter how slow you go, a C10, just the ass end of it's real light. So it's hard with the descent. And now you'll see with this deadbolt that, it's a little more planted. You can get down a lot faster. But what surprised me, which is probably what this deadbolt struggled the most, is it tips over pretty easy. I mean, it just gets a little off center with these rocks and it pretty much just flips right over. I mean, it don't take much, like right there, it's already done. So that is one disadvantage that I think the C10 did do better. It didn't seem to roll quite as bad. But other than that, the deadbolt, pretty much everything else was much easier. So, I mean, like you can see, it actually struggles trying to get on these rocks at first. It finally does it, but it struggled. But yeah, there you have it. There's a comparison. Good footage. Let me know in the comments section what you thought. If it looked like it was pretty decisive, or if you thought it was pretty close, or what. I'm a little biased because I was running the truck, so I could feel the difference in real time. But throw a comment down in the bottom, and we'll see you later. All right. Obviously, the C10 didn't do quite as well as the Deadbolt, which I pretty much figured. If this truck was 100% bone stock, like I didn't flip the bumper bracket and didn't have the preloads on the shock, it would have been even worse than what it already was. I mean, you can see it has a little bit harder time climbing some steeper stuff. Doesn't like the downhill as much. But, I mean, I still don't regret buying this truck. This is my wife's truck. She liked it. So I'd buy another one. Probably won't end up buying another one. But if you're on a budget and you're looking for Scx24 for $109, you can't beat the Deadbolt. You get a little bit longer wheelbase. My personal feeling, I think the tires are a little bit better on the Deadbolt. The needle grapplers are better than these BFGs. Some people out there think the opposite. They like them better. It's all personal preference. You know, it is what it is. But for $109, you got no tire rub, bigger tires, longer wheelbase. For $20 less, it just seems to work better. So, I mean, and even a lot of guys will take the front bumper off of the Deadbolt even, so this don't hit on nothing. But, you know, like I said, Just wanted to do this quick video because I'm going to be doing some major modifications to this. So I want to get some stock footage before I really start the project. But next video, we're going to run the boggers on the C10, and we're going to run the Baja claws on the Deadbolt, and then we're going to switch them. That'll be an interesting video because tires alone, without doing anything else, tires alone make a absolute huge difference. So make sure you want to subscribe, hit the bell so you get notified when I post more videos. And thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys later.